Here comes two.
So guys, have you seen the movie The Report?
No.
All right.
The Report?
The Report, yeah, it's on Amazon and it has Kylo Ren in it.
I don't have Amazon, dick. Has Kylo Ren?
Yeah.
Oh, is
Adam
it like a government thing?
Yeah. It's about
The Report. I get it. Yeah.
It's about them like abusing prisoners and shit, like using torture to get information.
Yeah, I started watching it and I was like, nah, man, this is shit.
Yeah. I thought it was, I mean, it's got Adam Driver in it. I thought it was pretty good. But anyway, so it's about, it revolves around 9/11 and we're watching.
Great movie too.
I'm watching with Ricky, of course, right? You know this is going to be about Ricky. So it's about 9/11 and then it shows on the bottom because it's a time lapse of him putting his report together essentially. So I'm sitting there with Ricky and it shows like November of no, hold on. It shows November of 2009, right? And then she was like, "Wait, how is he working on this before 9/11?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "It's November 2009." And I was like, "Did you think 9/11 happened in 2011?" Like, September 2011 is when she thought it happened.
We should have an anniversary, like an anniversary date. Maybe in 2021 we'll have like another, government-made catastrophe kind of thing.
We should have an anniversary. That's fucked up. You fucked up. All right, I'm gonna roll this edited short intro. That's it. It just ended right there.
Oh shit!
Hey everybody, welcome to season 4, episode 11 of the Speakeasy Gentlemen. Finally back. I've been working like a lot, so that's a big reason. It's all my fucking fault. That's why we've been kind of on and off right now.
Good.
And on hiatus.
Yeah.
God damn you, boy!
But anyway. Welcome back, fellas. So, if you haven't seen the show before, what we do is drink and talk like we would at a bar, but we're all so very far away, so we do it right here on the show. My name is Josh. I'm in Spokane, Washington. My buddy George down there is in, I want to say you're in Garden Grove again, right? Yep. I know I go through this all the time. I was just finally getting used to the last place you were. He's in Garden Grove, California.
Keeps moving, so.
David down there is in Santa Ana, California. And our guest today, Alex Whiteley, our UK correspondent, all the way from across the pond. What time is it over there, Alex?
It's
tomorrow.
3:30 in the morning. Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, so top of the morning for you.
Holy crap, dude! Why are you still awake? You got some sleep, right?
Because I love you guys. That's why.
I appreciate you being on, man. We got a lot to talk about. We've all met Alex before, but he's got some new stuff. Alex, tell us a little bit about your current projects and your new project, and then we'll talk more about your brand new project coming out later on.
Yeah, well, so I host the Thor's Kin podcast, which is done with my co-host Tom Bruno, who's in Vermont. So we have this kind of UK and American connection. And over the couple of years of working with him, we've noticed that even though we kind of speak the same language, I don't know, it's hard for you guys to understand a lot of our dialects sometimes, but we find that lots gets lost in translation, and so we're learning about each other and stuff, and it's a very raw, R-rated, bad show, but in a good way.
We wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I broke into I got really fucked up a few weeks ago. I broke into abortion jokes. And I was kind of like, where am I going with this out? I was just taking myself on this journey, and I was just like, well, here we go, off to fucking whatever I was doing. I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Did you, when you realized that you were going off into nowhere, did you cut that prematurely, or did you keep going?
No,
oh, shit. Hey, David, swallow it, man. I saw you that time. Fuck, I thought I had you. I was staring directly at you when I said that.
We have this game at the end of the show called What the Wish, and the wish is all that shit that wish sends you, all the stupid suggestions, and it's like an improv game. You've got to say what it is, but not what it actually is. The funniest version of what it is, and we got sent through these plastic baby heads with like fur around. And I was like, "Oh, these are the Christmas baubles you can buy at the back of every abortion clinic." And we had this guy from Canada come on the show. We just met 20 minutes ago, and I started breaking out these abortion jokes. And it was just one after the other, right? And
abortions aren't funny,
eh? See, you guys think it's super serious.
They got it.
And then they had this liner for the car. It was like this liner thing. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, before the abortion comes the rape." And I was just... and I was like, where am I going with this? I had to apologize. And at the end of that episode, just reiterate the fact that I do not condone rape. They're just jokes. It was like a Ricky Gervais stance on things. So, yeah.
I thought you were on our show for a second, huh?
I have my moments, I've got to say. I also host a show called The Shrewsbury Biscuit, which is a localized show, which just talk about my town and stuff, which is doing really well. We've got our own studio and stuff, so it's really good.
Yeah. Elizabeth, what's going on?
Just really quick, though. Alex, I love What the Wish.
Shrewsbury, you guys got onto, you're on the Shrewsbury Monopoly, right?
I got on the Monopoly board. I'm actually part
badass.
of the Hasbro universe. This is crazy as fuck. Yeah, I wrote to the guys that were heading up the Shrewsbury version of Monopoly, and I was just like, if we help you push out the PR and stuff like that, do you reckon we can get on a card or something? I don't know what's going on. And so they launched at a closed prison they've got here. It's a tourist attraction. We went to the prison and they had the game set out, and I turned up with my co-host Shane, and we started looking for the cards for this game. I was like, we're not there, man. I was like, that's bullshit. We spent like months doing all the interviews and Shane was like, Al, we're on the fucking board. We're on the board. He's pointing and we're there. We're on a chance square. There's my logo
that's
sat
so
there.
Fucking badass.
You guys have
we
a
should
whole
do that for
space
Santa
on there.
Ana,
That's
David.
awesome.
Can you imagine a Santa Ana Monopoly?
That would be just go to jail.
All go to jail. Every space is go to jail.
Go to jail.
Firing a gun, illegal. Cops are on their way.
And it'll be
Go
like,
to jail.
you landed
Even
on
got
the
shot.
space, eh?
The ghost spaces go to jail.
That's it, dude.
Hey, empty your
Illegal
pockets.
drag racing.
Anyway, so what do you guys have to drink? So I'm drinking Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA, and I just got this today. Haven't had Jack for a while, so look at this brand new bad boy. I'm cracking it open. Brand new.
Yeah, die.
Jack. Yeah.
I was
ever
just
see the video of the guy who puts a straw in it and just chugs the whole fucking thing?
Yeah.
Doesn't he die right after that?
I don't think he probably pukes.
You can die from
Death of
that.
puke.
You can literally
Yeah,
die
you can.
from that. Sorry, Alex, what were you drinking?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, sorry. We were just talking before we started recording. I was saying I've got some nice whiskey just over there, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm probably gonna have to drive in a couple of hours, so it's not a good idea. So I'm on the coffee, man. Sorry.
Get some, put a little whiskey in your coffee, man. Wake you up, Bill. Keep you alert. Relax you when you're driving.
All right, good tempo, boys.
I have to drink because I'm self-conscious about my driving.
Yeah. Same.
Jesus, the pressure.
I'm drinking the banquet beer.
Dang, Coors.
Nice.
All right. What you got, David?
Coors.
Dos Equis?
I got me some Dos Equis.
I can't even tell you the last time I've had Dos Equis, man.
Really?
Yeah. I don't even know. It's been a long ass time.
I can't drink beer at the moment, and I'm missing it. I mean, I'm on the keto diet, so I can't literally drink beer. It's fucking horrible.
What kind of liquor can you drink? What's keto?
Well, like
whiskey.
raw alcohol, like whiskey, your gins and your vodkas and stuff. So I like my whiskey anyway. And ginger ale is actually keto friendly, so I stick to.
So,
that's
I mean,
nice.
that's why it sucks for me because I could drink a lot of beer. Here's the thing. I drink a lot of whatever I'm drinking. So if I drink water, I'm going to drink like 5 bottles of water. If I drink beer, I'll drink a bunch of beer. But if I'm drinking like straight whiskey, I will. If I have nothing but whiskey right now, that's why I have a beer with me. Because if I have nothing but whiskey, I'm probably going to finish half of this bottle because I'm just constantly, it's just a force of habit of drinking something. So I'm not good with liquor because if I drink liquor, I drink way too fucking much.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna grab. Do you mind if I grab a glass of whiskey while you guys chat away?
Have at it.
Sure.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
All right, just a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't think. Were we trying to convince him?
I was.
David was for sure.
I mean, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. Say, even if he has to be to work at 7, like he's got tons of time to sober up after one drink. Yeah, he'd be alright.
Yeah. As long as he has one.
Not one.
Yeah.
Fill it up again. Fill it up again.
So good.
Fill it up again.
It's
So good when it hits the lips.
Lick your lips. It's so good.
So, the reason why our intro was so shitty is because I no longer have an iPhone, so I got to figure out how to do it on this phone. So I just took an old intro and I just cut it down because I didn't know what else to fucking do. But I broke my iPhone 10. I got it replaced with insurance, and then I just gave Jade the brand new iPhone, and then I upgraded myself to a Note 10 Plus.
What's that been like for you going from like iPhone to Android?
I'm still trying to get used to some things, but it's really not too bad. I mean, and like I said, I mean, I draw on this thing like all the fucking time, so I'm happy with it.
So does your Note come with a little pencil?
Yeah, dude, there's like a little
stylus.
There's like a little spring activated thingy.
A little butt plug.
Yeah,
there you go.
Dude, I dig it. But yeah, I gave JD mine. Dude, she's like such a good artist too. She should have one of these. Did I show you that? I have a picture of it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Did I show you the Play-Doh? She took Play-Doh and she made it look like a big cut in her leg.
Oh, what?
Look at this
What?
shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's
Play-Doh?
That's Play-Doh, dude. I don't know, and a fucking knife, but that's all Play-Doh, and I guess I don't know what the fucking she used for blood.
Anything goes with Play-Doh, I guess.
That kind of looks like hot sauce.
It's crazy though, man.
That looks pretty good.
She's gonna freak you out. Dad, I cut myself. Oh my god! Like,
Right, seconds Play-Doh.
What classes?
So much shit has happened since we've been gone. Like the Super Bowl. Did you guys? So Super Bowl commercials. Can we talk about those for a second?
Sure.
Yeah.
You didn't like any of them?
There was like,
yeah.
I think maybe there's like 4 or 5 that I actually kind of liked, which is pretty disappointing.
Well, I wanted to talk about the Groundhog Day one. I actually have talking points on that, but when I saw that, I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, the Groundhog Day one was great.
Did you not see it, David?
I did. I just can't quite remember it.
Yeah, it was just
Bill
Bill
Murray
Murray basically waking up again every fucking morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
So, anyway, let me talk about this for just a second. So, Bill Murray's really hard to get a hold of. You guys know that, right?
He's a weird guy.
So apparently he has a 1-800 number. He has no agent. He has no cell phone number. He has a 1-800 number. You call, you leave a message, hope that he listens to it, and hope he calls you back.
Wow.
So,
can you write?
So the person who wanted it was a Daimler Chrysler, like a Jeep guy who wanted him to be in the commercial, and he's never done a commercial before, by the way, but he wanted Bill Murray on it, and I guess they had friends in common, so they were like, hey, reach out to Bill, make sure like he knows that I left a message and shit. So they're shooting this. And when's the Super Bowl? Like the February 2nd, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. They finished shooting the commercial January 26th.
Oh, shit.
They finished shooting the commercial.
Damn.
Can
so
you believe
whoever was
it?
editing had to do it all night, just like
dude. I'm telling you, like,
they probably worked on that like
and it's all because of Bill Murray. Like Bill Murray just like wasn't answering calls or just was showing up whenever the fuck he felt like it, and they pushed it to January 26th. It was actually so late that Jeep had to purchase a floating spot, which means that they didn't know when their commercial was going to air. They were like, yeah, we'll just put it at one point in time whenever we have room.
Damn. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. He just does whatever the fuck he wants, man.
Dude, that's the life right there, man.
Hell yeah.
Right?
I loved him in Zombieland. Zombieland, he was brilliant.
Yeah. Did you guys watch Zombieland 2?
I did.
Yeah, they mentioned it. So they were like, oh, I mean, this isn't a spoiler, right? They just mentioned Bill Murray.
Yeah.
That's it.
Spoiler alert, thanks.
All they do is mention it. It just becomes a like.
Came out last year, David. We could spoil the whole fucking movie.
Holy shit! Did it come out last year? I just watched it.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it yet.
Just like a couple months ago.
So
we won't spoil it for Alex.
Well, I'll say the joke though. So somebody almost like shot someone else, and they were like, "I almost Murrayed you right now."
Yeah.
Did you say Murray? He was like, yeah, like Bill Murray. Like I heard Bill Murray got killed.
That's so funny.
That's fucking funny.
Nothing will ever beat that first one though. That first one was fucking magical. I love that film so much.
It's phenomenal. It's
but they ended up at like what was that theme park again? Paradise Pacific Playland.
La La Land.
Pacific Playland.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a good show.
I made the mistake of putting it on to try and fall asleep to the other night. And I was like, oh fuck, I ain't sleeping now.
Yeah, really? You're afraid of zombies? David used to be petrified. You're not afraid anymore, are you, David?
Still, yeah, pretty much.
No. Okay.
Speaking of zombies, I think I read an article a while ago that damn, was his name Danny Boyle? The guy who did the 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess he's in the works of making a 28 Months Later.
Like for real, or is this just rumor?
That's what I read. That's what I read in the article.
Because he said that shit like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know, man, but I know I'm like waiting and waiting.
They wanted to close the. They wanted to close the
28
gap.
years later, he still hasn't made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
28 centuries later.
The sequel, 28 Days Later, was fucking awesome. I love that. But the 28 Weeks Later it wasn't brilliant. I didn't like that.
It was okay. 28 Days Later was much better. Much better.
Yeah.
I like
But you have to give credit to the opening scene for 28 Weeks Later. That was pretty. It was pretty.
That was intense. Dude.
It was intense.
That shit was fucking scary.
Yeah. But the rest of the movie was just mediocre.
Don't remember it.
Give it a watch, man. They're really good. Both really good.
I said I don't remember it. Everyone just got real quiet.
But to go back to what you were saying about Super Bowl earlier, I was in a bar watching Super Bowl, and I had my coffee. Everyone was getting fucked up all around me, and I'm stood there drinking coffee. It was I look like a serial killer. I'm just leaned at the bar with my coffee.
Just being Buzz Killington over there.
It's a jolly good game, ho.
You don't have to try to do the accent. That's the best part.
It came naturally for you, huh?
You see all those XFL commercials?
Yeah.
Rupert, Derek, what's up? Yeah, XFL is this new thing that they're trying to fucking start, but I haven't watched any of it.
It's not new.
Well, I know. I guess they had it before, right?
They had it before, but it failed.
What's his name? Vince McMahon's league?
Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, yeah.
I thought XFL was when the supermodels like play football.
No, that's triple XFL. Missed a couple X's there.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry.
I was watching this little YouTube clip, and you know how they have animatronics at theme parks and shit now? There was there was a Spider-Man one. So you guys probably saw it. It was like it showed animatronics doing stunts, so them doing like flips and shit like that.
Yes.
No.
You know? So it started off with just like this thing with a knee, basically. It was just like one line with a knee. So it would like jump and it would work its rotations and shit with like gyroscopes and stuff in there, and it would land perfectly. Well, now they turned it into like a human, basically, is what it looks like. And it was part of Disney Imagineering thing. And they just announced that Spider-Man is going to be swinging above California Adventure, but it's not going to be a stuntman. It's going to be an animatronic.
I was going to say,
what if that thing malfunctions and the heavy piece of machinery just lands on top of some unsuspecting?
That would be fucking hilarious.
Well, then some family gets paid a fuck ton of money.
I have a concept photo of it right here, so you can see up top, like there's a Spider-Man up there.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're gonna. And there's no risk, right? It's all. I mean, even because it was showing above the Avengers ride or whatever, so even if it fell, it wouldn't fall on people, and there's not really a risk. There's videos of it doing stunts and shit too. Not the Spider-Man in the suit, but there's videos.
Yeah, they got robots now that can parkour and shit.
I know, man. It's crazy.
They got robots that can like shoot guns. I'm like, this is why Terminator happened. This is why we don't do this.
I think that'd be badass, though. I need to go to California Adventure after that.
Can we not just go back to slow moving robots? Because they're the ones that you can run away from.
I'm having like a Ted Kaczynski kind of mentality about this whole technology kind of shit. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah,
really? That joke bomb? Come on.
I laughed.
Yeah.
Let's go to the tape. David, I know exactly who you're talking about. Kaczynski.
He's looking. I know exactly who you're talking about.
You're talking about the guy also known as the Unabomber. American domestic terrorist, Antichrist, and former mathematics
professor. Did you really
professor.
not know who Ted Kaczynski was?
I know exactly who you're talking about, David. I know him so well, I could even tell you his birthday. And his date apprehended.
And his bra size.
What you get from Galaxy, son of a bitch. So, Alex, what kind of theme? You guys have Euro Disney, right? My kids need the wine.
You see, you Americans seem to think everything's around the corner. It's quite funny. Yeah, we got one in Paris.
Wait, did you just say we think everything's around the corner? My brother like flew into where did he go? Austria? No, wait. What's the place with
Amsterdam.
the absinthe? Amsterdam. Yeah. He flew into Amsterdam and then went to like Germany and then went to Italy and then went to fucking France and then went to fucking.
Still not literally
Europe,
next door,
not
but they're
Europe.
close.
He went to the UK.
To Europe? Yeah.
Like he went to he went to all these fucking places.
Yeah.
Driving distance.
I mean, if you're going there as a tourist or you're going there purposely to tour, then yeah, you're gonna do that. But I mean, for me to get to like London's like 4 hours or 3 hours, I guess.
That's like.
But we've got
Vegas.
Yeah.
We've got a friend in Brussels. If we go stay with her, we could drive 2 hours to Amsterdam, a few more hours to Paris. So yeah, I guess compared to America, it's quite close. We're coming to America soon. We're coming next year.
Oh, nice. Where? Tell me, I'll be there. 100%.
We're going to California.
We're gonna. We've got family in Miami, so we're gonna be going to Florida.
I'll go to Florida. I can go to Florida.
Yeah.
Meet
Can you say that one more time, Josh?
David, you've never flown before.
No, and I'm certainly not going to fly to fucking Florida.
I can imagine David and George turning up like Dumb and Dumber, when they pissed and they've stuck to each other and they get off.
We're there, man.
Feel my fingers.
Yeah, dude, I'm not anywhere but Florida.
Look at this. Rupert, thank you. With the Europass train pass, you can go to all those countries in a 1 week trip.
What? See, Alex, come on.
Come on, Alex. You can't travel the United States alone in 1 week.
Brexit.
Fuck no.
Like, we're not welcome anymore. We're like, you wanted out, stay the fuck out. Like that's.
I'm not welcome anymore. You see the skin color?
Not welcome.
Yeah, dude, I'm not. Suck, dude.
It's quite scary because my wife, obviously, she's from Colombia. She's a French national as well. So like, with Brexit going on, we're kind of like, okay, this is it's a bit odd. We don't know where we stand at the moment. It's a bit shit.
So it's tied to Colombia still?
David, again, trying to score coke, man. We're on YouTube right now.
She actually. Yeah, we've been a couple. We've been a couple of times. It's good fun. But she's really anti-drugs, man. She hates that shit. She stays so far away from it because of all that. But yeah, it's a nice place.
So when you go to Florida, what are you gonna do there? You're gonna go to like Universal? You're gonna go to Disney World? What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna save up and get us into Disney. But it's so fucking expensive, man.
And they have a bunch of parks too, don't they? There's like 4 fucking parks over there.
Dude, it takes like 5 days to do the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we're not going to go all in, man, because it's fucking. You're talking thousands, like.
Yeah, you're talking one of your kids to fucking college tuition.
And to be honest with you, I don't do heights or roller coasters. I'll fuck anyone.
You gotta do the Avatar roller coaster while you're there. It's one of the best.
Disneyland isn't really bad, dude.
It's supposed to be one of the best roller coasters.
Yeah, I heard the animatronics there were like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
On that.
I've always wanted to go. I just need to shell out the money.
Yeah,
it is expensive.
I just always end up at Disneyland. I'm like, fuck it, it's close. I got friends and family over there. I'm just gonna go there.
And you know me, I'll just probably get fucked up, do something really inappropriate to Elsa and Anna, get the pictures and get kicked out of the park, and that's my souvenir for the holiday. You tried to fuck Anna in the asshole. Like
let it go, man. Let it go.
A British man visiting Florida inappropriately groped Elsa and is now being kicked out of the country. Banned.
No, it wouldn't be kicked out. Officially given Florida residency.
He was given a month's supply of gas, and Oak said he will stay here.
That'd suit me to a T, man. I'd love to live around Florida. Man, do you know how much fucking podcast shit, like, topics there would be around Florida? You'd cover anything, and you'd never run out of shit to talk about, would you?
Yeah, you'd never run out of shit, ever.
Yeah, that's... You just look outside your window and be like, that's fucked up, that's fucked up.
Are you going to meet up with Tom when you come to America?
Well, see, he's all the way up in Vermont, isn't he?
Well, he made a trip down to Disney World recently, didn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, like that's like a big thing, isn't it? Like that. I think
it's not a small trip. Yeah.
No, it's not. And then we've got like we've got friends here in LA. We've got friends in Arizona, which was where Garrett is. We've got Eric Fluger. Eric Fluger's in Florida area, so I can go see the Flugs, which is great because he's a good friend of ours.
The Flugs.
The Flugs. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I've never really been to America. I've been to Hawaii. That doesn't really count. No. They're kind of like, yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
You're talking about the continental United States, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to it. It'd be good. I'd love to come and live there for a year, like just to try living in America. But it's obviously
we don't like foreigners, but yeah.
You're all foreign, aren't you?
Those white man diseases, get them out of our country.
That's coronavirus. Leaks its
way
in.
The paranoia surrounding that shit. Oh.
Like, no, you're not welcome either. Oh shit! Wait, my phone's broken. Yeah, come on, I need your help. Do math.
Oh god! Do you know what? Right, there was a group of what do you call it when you get put to one side?
Immigrants.
They got the disease and they were put on a bus.
Quarantine.
Oh, quarantine.
Quarantine. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, whiskey's hit me hard. And they drove through our county, right? And he showed us in the newspapers. It sounded like that gossipy lady that lives to your doors down there. Like, oh, did you hear? They put him on a bus and they drove him through our fucking town, the bastard. It was so bad.
The bastards.
We had to shoot the driver, burn the buses. It was fucking horrible.
Crusty jugglers.
Crusty jugglers.
Fucking hell.
So
like,
I had another theme park thing to talk about that I think you guys would be pretty fucking interested in. I have an image here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Check this bitch out.
You son of a bitch! I saw that the other day, and I almost lost my shit.
Nintendo World.
Yeah, I'm so down for that.
I would definitely.
Initially, it's going to start in Japan, so it's going to be in Osaka, Japan. But they have plans to bring it to regular Universal Studios. So it's a Universal Studios project.
Oh, so it's just like a little fucking place like in Universal.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Harry Potter World or whatever.
Yeah, Harry Potter stuff like that.
So they're gonna have a couple rides, and I looked at some of them. What the fuck is this? Bacon? Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm in the middle of talking. Son of a bitch. Bacon?
How'd you get bacon?
Bacon or top?
Real professional, Josh.
All
Real
right.
professional.
All right. Yeah, that's right. You know that's right. All right. Anyway, Mario Kart.
Oh, what?
They're going to have Mario Kart.
Obviously.
Dude, that's...
Yeah, it would be like a go-kart thing with Mario.
So is it going to be like... I don't know how that's going to work.
Can you throw real bombs at people?
That'd be so fucking cool. Just throw
is it BYOB? Bring your own bananas?
Dude, I just want the star and I just want to run into people.
Dude, hell yeah. There's another one called Yoshi's Adventure.
Yoshi's Adventure?
Yeah. That's the only two that they talked about. And they didn't really give a lot of details with them so far. But, I mean, I played Mario Kart at the arcade. And, I mean, imagine fucking Mario Kart as a ride. That's going to be badass. Because, they're going to have, like, probably fucking, what is it called? AR shit, augmented reality.
The reality.
They do have some augmented reality stuff, so you get these bands right here, right?
Oh wow!
What do they do?
Yeah, those are getting stolen for sure.
Oh hell yeah, they are. But they're called power-up bands, and you use your smartphone and you track your digital activities. But they have things like AR. They have those augmented reality. What are those red plant things called?
Pokemon. Oh, Venus flytraps.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess. Venus flytrap.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Those red things in the mouth.
Come out of the pipes.
Yeah, and they also in the park they'll have those question boxes. So you jump up and you like hit it and you get coins and shit.
the concussion zone.
That's awesome.
The concussion zone. No, I think that they're augmented reality ones, so they're you gotta like look for them.
I heard they're gonna let loose a bunch of live turtles that you could just jump on.
Yeah,
you gotta find the
corpses at your friends,
and then one green turtle on that so you can get the infinite life.
Yeah,
they have those flowers that you could eat.
What would be great is if they made a Rainbow Road roller coaster that looks like it's about to fall off the edge.
What's funny? What's funny is like.
Tracks.
if they have it here in America, it'll be like only a matter of time before those bullets start chasing after you.
Nice.
Damn.
Ruined me, man. Fucking ruined me. No, guys, this is a serious problem, okay?
What are you talking about?
Alex says no. They're all knifing each other over there.
Yeah, you guys got like knife attacks and like fucking sulfuric acid. No thanks, man. I'd rather take a fucking
People
bullet.
are throwing fucking acid on each other over there?
That's been a problem for years, man. The knife.
That's been a problem for years. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, I'm fine.
A
Give me
drive-by
fucking
aciding.
I'm thinking about helping David microdose on that. I'm just going to throw a little bit of acid on you at a time.
That's not what we're talking about. Wrong acid.
No, yeah, sulfuric acid?
That's the kind that burns. Like
Yeah, I'm going to help you microdose. That's what you wanted, right?
stupid. Talking about LSD, son.
Developing tolerance. So, David, we're going to have a little segment with you because you've been sending all kinds of this Johnny Depp stuff. So I have a segment called Working Title, Into Depp, right? Into deep?
Yeah.
Huh?
Working title.
Huh?
Into Depp.
I'm into Depp.
There you go. All right. Anyway, David, what you got?
What?
I know there's a lot of controversy
Well-
going on. You've been sending all these videos that I have not been watching or links that I haven't been reading. But
Which is
I'm
great.
interested
Cool.
in learning right now because I want reaction. That's why I never pay attention to what you write because I'm just like, what? You know? Reaction.
This is why I don't do things.
He said what?
No,
This is why I don't. This is why I don't talk. So lately, a couple weeks ago, maybe like a week and a half to close to 2 weeks ago, there was an 45 minute recording.
Idiot.
I'm idiot.
Yeah,
You're a fucking idiot.
it was a 45-minute recording of argument that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were getting into. They were discussing a fight that they had the day before, and in the audio, she admits to that she hit him, that she punched him. She's like, not only did she admit this, she's like manipulating him and gaslighting him. It's textbook gaslighting. She's like, I did not hit you. I did not punch you, Johnny. I hit you.
I did
There's
not.
a difference in what it-
Oh, hi,
I
Mark.
did
Yeah.
not.
She's like, oh, I didn't know what the motion of my hand was. I don't know if it was like an open fist or, a closed, open hand or closed fist. But you're not punched, Johnny. You stop being a baby and grow up. I'm like, dude, that's really fucked up, man. He's just, there like probably drunk as well.
Oh, he
But
sounded
it
drunk.
was
I heard
pretty-
the clip that Alex was listening, or who was it, Alex or George?
Me.
George.
Oh, I heard it, and I was like, he's fucking hammered.
Well, see, no, that audio clip was the one that came out just a few days ago, and that one is 30 minutes long. But I
So
said
that
the
one's
very
separate.
last bit.
That one's separate from the first one.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, don't you think you're automatically lost as soon as you're pissed? As soon as you're drunk and you start arguing with the missus, you've already lost, haven't you? Because we struggle remembering shit when we're sober. So when it comes back in the morning.
It looks bad.
Yeah.
It'll look bad. Yeah. Like, imagine if you were out in public. It was like if you're out in public and arguing with missus and you're drunk, people are just gonna look at you like, dude, don't even
asshole.
try it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But David, didn't you say that his mother just passed?
Yeah, during the one of the audio recordings, it might have been both, because when the allegations came out, it was like not even a week after his mother passed. So this whole what's up?
I was gonna say, can I give my honest opinion to it? Is that within 30 seconds of listening to it, I think Johnny Depp deserves a medal. He needs to be flown over to the UK and be knighted. That motherfucker putting up with that bitch. I'm not being funny. Like,
It was pretty brutal.
Putting up with that cunt. I'll say it, dude. Fuck
my god. 30 seconds in, I was like, will you actually hit her for me, please? Just fucking shut her up. Like, fucking hell.
He's all fucking. They're trying me for it already.
No,
yeah, dude. In all the accounts and all the reports, dude, everything is like, the eyewitness accounts would be like, yeah, Johnny Depp just like stood there, or like he would leave anytime she got physical or started yelling. He would just like walk away from her and like leave her alone, and then she would like obviously go and follow him and still berate him and shit like that. But in every one of the cases, like, no, Johnny Depp never hit her or anything like that. So I'm like, dude, this bitch is fucking crazy, man. Like, She's not normal, man. She needs fucking help. Like, she needs to be locked up and medicated big time.
You need to be medicated.
Yeah, seriously, dude, she is not well.
With dogs, they put a muzzle on.
What's her end game then?
Yeah.
Why is she saying that he hit her? What's the point?
No idea. Everyone thinks she's out for money or fame or whatever, which
she's already famous and rich.
It's control, isn't it? It's control.
What?
Control for sure, but not really so much. She's not really that rich or that famous. It helped boost her career.
She's pretty famous and rich, and if anything, this case is probably making her more famous.
Yeah, but once everybody realizes the truth, because as soon as the allegations came out that Johnny Depp hit her, everyone dropped him so quickly. Disney was the only one. They dropped him after she wrote the article a couple years ago about her, survival of, being a domestic violence survival bullshit, whatever. It was all a fucking lie. As soon as that article came out, that's when Disney fired him. That's why he's suing her for $50 million in defamation lawsuit. So,
rightly so. Rightly so.
Yeah, because that's his pride and joy. That's the helm. That's Captain Jack. That's what he loves to do, and she just ruined that for him.
Yeah.
So all this shit, man. It's there's actually supposed to go to trial this month, but I think she ended up pushing it back, and now it's going to be in August. So
Jesus Christ.
I really feel for him. I feel for him so much.
Yeah.
Dude, he has a fucking saint. I don't know how the hell he put up with her.
So aside from, we all know her from
Zombieland,
Pineapple Express, right?
She was in Zombieland too.
She was in Zombieland.
Yeah,
she was Apartment 406 for a minute.
Yep.
You know what
For
I
a
mean?
minute.
But
Yep.
she's really, you're right, David. She's really not. What else has she been in? She was in Aquaman, which
she was in Aquaman.
I didn't watch.
Yeah.
She
was in Adventureland.
She was in Adventureland?
Yeah.
No, she wasn't. That was the girl from Twilight.
Kristen Stewart. No, it was Kristen Stewart. My bad.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there should be some sort of custodial sentence for something like this, for ruining a guy's life?
Yeah. There should be something. There should be some repercussions for that, because she's fucked his life up for like the last. How long have they been fucking doing this now? For like 3 or 4 years?
4 years. 4 years.
Fuck, dude.
Well, we all saw Crimes of Grindelwald. That was terrible. I was like, well, Johnny Depp's gone. That was a terrible movie. So she's definitely done something to him.
Yeah.
I've got to say.
Well, what do you mean he's gone?
He was saying the movie was bad, so his head was like
happened.
elsewhere. But really, David's not going to like this. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I don't know. I didn't like a whole lot of Johnny Depp's movies. Like, actor-wise. I don't know if it like really brought it out. Let's see here. Sweeney Todd. I thought that was good.
Sweeney Todd's great.
It's okay.
I think he plays a great Captain Jack Sparrow.
Obvious.
Blow's good.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Okay, he plays a great Hunter Thompson. Donnie Brasco. Never mind. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm back on the other side.
He's like, I like that one.
I'm back on the other side.
I like that.
That was good.
Edward Scissorhands. Yeah. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? We're not going anywhere, Gilbert. Ichabod Crane. Yeah, he played a great Ichabod Crane.
He's like, I don't know.
I just don't know
if he's really that good.
So what I was saying was he's kind of one dimensional, and then I started seeing like Fear and Loathing, and I was like, okay, well that adds another dimension. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? That's another dimension. No, okay. Let's say in the more recent days, he's most notable for all of the what's his name, Tim Burton movies, and those are real one-dimensional.
Yeah,
they are.
Willy Wonka.
They're copy and paste, dude. Him being Victor in Corpse Bride is just like fucking that vampire movie, which is, it's just so.
Dark Shadows.
It's just one-dimensional for me. But
those are all Tim Burton imaginations. He did the best. He did the best he could with the role, but that comes down to direction.
I liked him in The Tourist too. Rango.
That was good.
Okay, never mind. I take that back.
Really
I'm gonna say I just know him based off of Tim Burton stuff, and it's just so like, it just feels like the same old Johnny Depp every time.
Yeah.
For me, when I think about it, like his two top performances for me would always be Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and Black Mass.
I was gonna say Black Mass.
I never watched Black Mass. Did I tell you that?
Dude,
not once.
Need to watch it. He's like a fucking scary performance in there, dude. No. I was disappointed that he wasn't.
I've never seen it, but I've seen the clips.
Whitey Bulger. Does it show him get beat to death at the end?
No.
Or did Whitey Bulger died after the movie, right?
He died after the movie, yes.
My favorite's Blow. I love Blow. It's a great film.
Blow is fucking great, yeah.
You know what movie I really liked that not a lot of people liked? Secret Window. It made
one's really good.
I mean, because I love writing, and it just got to me. It made me want to smoke Pall Malls too.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna smoke some Pall Malls. I'm gonna drink some whiskey, and I'm gonna fucking write. That's what I'm gonna do.
Eat a bag of Doritos and have some corn on the side.
Too bad right now.
All those carbs.
Bury a girl underneath the corn in the backyard. You know, the usual.
That's totally fine.
So Alex.
Back
to you, man. So you talked about some of your projects. Let's talk about US UK. So US UK, by the way, their logo is like US UK. So it looks like it says you suck.
Yeah. It was took me a while to come up with a way to put it out so it does spell that, because it's a bit of fun. But the idea is to because of the progression that me and Tom have had of what the fuck did you just say? Like these weird things that we come up with that we kind of it gets lost in translation. Even though I'm from England, you guys from America, we speak the same language. It's just weird how our cultures have these slight subtle
differences.
We
speak American. You speak English.
Well, we speak it proper, obviously.
We just took the same words and took out the letter U. So.
Well, Thorskin, my baby. It's a bit like Picard on the Enterprise. That's like my baby. I created that. It means a lot to me. The fans mean a lot to me. But I wanted to expand. I wanted to explore more about culture. I wanted to take bits of US culture and a bits of UK culture and talk about those subtle differences. So I wanted to kill Thorskin, which is a big decision. I was kind of like, I wanted to make a new show with a new identity, episode 1. And it was a hard decision to make. So we created USUK, which is a collection of 3 different shows.
Wait, hold on. Is Thorskin's going to be done?
Yeah, we're killing it.
Wow. I didn't fucking know that.
He mentioned it in one of the other podcasts. I mean, how do you think your listeners are going to follow you to this next platform?
Why?
Well, my plan is we're going to create new Facebook pages, new Instagram, and new Twitter. But the group page that we got for Thorskin, I'm just going to switch the name over to USUK, and hopefully people will stay, and we'll just post the links. And we want to bring new people in as well, because I want to speak to I want to speak to poets. I want to speak to artists. I want to speak to filmmakers. I want to speak to musicians. I want to talk about people that create things. A bit similar to what I do with the Shrewsbury biscuit. We kind of have that little bit of sophistication that I do with the biscuit, and the little bit of fuck you that we have with Thorskin, but kind of bring ourselves down a bit. No more abortion jokes, right?
Maybe a little.
I'm not interested anymore.
So I wanted to bring 3 different shows. USUK is the network, and USUK is going to be, you're going to get 3 shows for that. You're going to get What's the Difference with Al and Tom, which is going to be basically Thorskin. So Thorskin is just going to be toned down a bit and changed name. That's it. We're going to have Superhero Bar Fight, which is hosted by Jamie Westwood and Tom Stevens. And they talk about different characters that fight each other randomly. They don't know which characters they're picking. So
one a hero and a villain.
Yeah, that's right, and it's brilliant. I love
that show. It's fucking hilarious.
So this is going to be like your flagship, and you're looking to expand. This sounds very imperialistic to me. Again, coming from you and your people. I don't fucking like it. I don't want it here on U.S. soil.
Well, my co-host is from Vermont, so you have to argue with him, bitch.
Damn.
I know he likes tea, that little bitch.
Your tea's in the fucking harbour. And then the final show is going to be the Weekly Bazaar. The Weekly Bazaar is a bit like if you've ever watched Russell Howard's Good News in the UK. Basically, we want to try and take a show around the pubs and around places that we can do like a live in front of an audience. And the Weekly Bazaar is going to be our rundown of the most fucked up stories of the week. And I want to do it live on a stage in front of people. It'll start off as like home shows to start off with, then we'll push it out to do something live. Because the people that I work with are talented people that deserve to be operating on the highest level, and that's what I want to bring with You Suck. I want to push us further. And if it fucks up, we can just fall back on foreskin. But I mean, I got nothing but hope and desire to go out there and do the good thing.
That sounds great.
So I've been calling it US UK this entire time. You actually call it You Suck.
And it's You Suck. Yeah.
Yeah, I call it You Suck, motherfucker. That's what. But the show I do with the Shrewsbury Biscuit, it is sophisticated, it's family friendly, and I do speak to a lot of creators, artists, and things that come on the show. So I wanted to do that and marry those two up. But people aren't going to come on Thorskin if Tom's sitting there smoking a bowl whilst I'm talking about people getting raped in the back of a fucking Volvo, So
that's a very specific demographic. Yeah.
we need to bring things down a bit, and I wanted to make a fresh new start, but bring something new and familiar at the same time, and that's what we're going to do.
Wow.
So you're looking for cleaner humor?
Yeah.
So you know how David,
are you going to cut loose and be yourselves on occasion?
Yeah. Well, I feel like sometimes there is, with every person that puts a mic in front of them, there's always that desire to kind of create a different version of yourself and kind of and push yourself out there and be a bit more extreme and be like, that's kind of what I do with Thorskin. But like I want to sit down and be like, so jazz music, huh?
In the pocket, groove.
I want to bring a bit of that sophistication
I've been
so we launch on April Fool's Day. It's not an April Fool's. It's a really stupid idea of ours, but April 1st, April 1st, everything gets launched, and there's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's that logo. Where do we find this at, Alex?
We've got our Twitter. I need to get it up. It's all brand new. I've just opened up new stuff. So our Twitter is.
That's cool how it says it though. You suck.
If you type in "You Suck," on Twitter you'll find it, and then
like how your flag is above the American one.
Yeah, shouldn't it be U.S. since it's up top, and then UK, and since we're number one?
America first.
No, you threw away our tea. You threw away our tea, and this is what you get.
You saved your ass during World War II.
So,
we saved your ass for World War III.
You guys know how David has a podcast called Nevermore Narrative, right?
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that still a thing?
But anyway, I came up with the fucking. So I was trying to poke a jab at David, and I was like, we should start a new podcast about dark stuff, and we should name it something after Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know, like the Cast of Amontillado. And I thought that was like the best fucking name ever. I think I'm gonna steal it. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do Cast of Amontillado.
Steal it
from myself.
From your own.
But I'm gonna steal your your premise for your show.
Good.
We should do another one. How come we? I thought we were gonna do like a Nevermore.
I thought we were gonna do one every week. What happened to that?
Well, no
one people be on the show. Nobody ever wanted to come on the show and talk about the things I wanted to talk about.
What was wrong with you, me, and Josh? What was wrong with you, me, and Josh?
I said yeah, and then you guys we never really landed on a date.
We said yes. The rest is on you. The rest is on you, David.
Rupert says it looks like I'm looking at Alex like the Brady Bunch because I'm looking over like this, looking at Alex. I do that sometimes, like sometimes earlier. I don't know if you noticed, but earlier when George talked, I was like this, looking down.
Yeah. What?
Just look at him.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what we do here.
That's what we do. I'm bringing up the feed again. I like looking at all the people chatting, so I brought up the feed.
Yeah, all four of them.
It's
a Tuesday. We don't normally do on Tuesday. We need to stick to Sundays again, man. But me with my schedule changing all the time.
Or are you working during Sundays, or are you doing hockey? Is hockey season over for you, or?
No, I basically just stopped going to hockey. Yeah.
So quit that too, huh?
I think I'm gonna do something else. I'll do like I was really thinking about starting jujitsu.
Oh, nice! So
I was gonna do either jujitsu or I was gonna get back into boxing, but probably jujitsu because I've never done that before.
Yeah, that'd be a fun new challenge for you, and you're really in shape. So
hey, thank you.
And I'm thinking of starting tennis.
Nice. Watch out for tennis.
Nice. Not gonna go to Wimbledon.
No, I want to do something physical. 2 months of keto, lose the titties, so that when I run, they don't do all that fucking
hit you in the face, knock you out while you're on the treadmill,
and then get to doing something physical. Yeah.
Elizabeth said, "I'm not a pervert. I promise." Why did she say that? Well, I'm not the pervert.
Get the fuck off the chat then. What are you doing here?
Is this the same Elizabeth that...
Oh, yeah, it is. The one who's a little perverted towards David.
Oh,
I mean, you got to be a little weird if you're attracted to that guy, but, that's neither here nor there.
You got to be a little weird. Yeah, sorry.
Wait, what did you say? I missed it.
I said you got to be a lot of weird. Sorry.
A lot of weird. Gotcha.
He's like, sorry.
Sorry.
I may have to murder you now. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh my God. I think we should try and encourage some random questions from the people on the chat.
Yeah. How about that's a good idea, man. We got to get Alex on the show. I mean, like on the show.
He's on the show right now.
Anybody think he was
literally on the show right now?
So what kind of he's got great ideas, this guy. You guys have any questions for us? Go ahead and put your questions in chat. We'll interact with you guys. You guys listen to us. That's the beauty of doing it live, though. You guys ask us questions and we interact with what you do. Yeah, just shoot that shit.
If you ever wanted to know something about a Brit, if you want to know something about the UK and you never really have that person to ask, now's your opportunity.
George, do you know who Rupert Murdoch is? That name sounds really familiar. Rupert Murdoch.
I know. Over here. Doesn't he own Fox?
David.
Well, no. I mean, I'm sure it's like a guy.
Yeah, it's a guy. Don't you remember?
How does David keep his skin / complexion?
I'm sorry, Rupert.
Complexion so perfect. David, how is your skin and complexion so perfect?
I don't think it's perfect at all. Look at it. It's all like, look at my nose.
We can't see anything.
I love it how somebody throws David a compliment. He's like, "No, you're wrong."
Honestly, I think maybe Elizabeth might cut your face off and wear it like Hannibal Lecter style.
Like wear my skin for her birthday that's coming up, I guess.
Is she like that obsessed fan from fucking Blades of Glory?
No, don't tell me Blades of Glory.
I literally just said that. Did you say it? Yeah.
We're just in the middle of it.
I actually threw a tantrum the other day.
Rupert asks if UK food is as bad as everyone says it is.
Ooh. These are the questions.
Rupert says, yes, I'm rich. Who the fuck is he? Who is he? I don't know.
Well,
I'm sorry, I don't know.
He named himself after Rupert Murdoch. If Rupert Murdoch is watching this show now, you're either in trouble or in a bit of luck. I was just going to say. About UK food? Nah, man. UK food's fucking Boston, mate. It's brilliant.
We got. Hold on. Is that a saying? It's what? Boston.
Is that a term?
Not Boston.
Here, Boston's like, oh yeah, I got the Smart Pack.
What do you mean by that?
It's Smart Pack. You know.
Yeah, Smart Pack.
It's a Scouse thing. Yeah, mate. It's Boston. It's great. We got like Toad in the Hole. You guys you've all had Toad in the Hole, right? Yorkshire puddings with sausage in.
Are you speaking English right now? Because I can't tell.
Slow down and then speak English.
Yorkshire.
You got Toad and Hole. You know the sausages, Toad and Hole. What the fuck are you talking about, Toad and Hole?
I was like, no,
we're in the bottom of the hole.
Putting no toad in my hole.
You've never had Toad in the Hole, no? No, so it's basically
the elderly man in a hospital bed and a toad in the bottom of the hole. Is that what the fuck you're talking about?
Rupert Murdoch said meat pies. Meat pies are fucking phenomenal.
He's Mark from Laguna Royale.
What?
Yeah.
That's who he is, Mark from Laguna Royale.
From the Laguna Royale.
David, what did you do?
Are these like?
What did you do?
He's asking about Mrs. Lovett's meat pies. How good are they?
I don't fucking know. I know that we got the pucker pies. Pucker pies are sold in the chip shops. You know, fish and chips. You know, this the British thing.
Yeah.
But pucker pies are sold in the chip shops, and they're like the pièce de résistance of shit, but brilliant food. If you know what I mean. So yeah, pies are great.
Like they're so good they make your butthole pucker. You're like, oh, this is some good stuff.
They do, yeah. No, I feel like we've got traditional food that makes you feel hearty and warm and cozy. Whereas, like, I think American foods, that food you just want to blow out on, like pizza and burgers and things like that. You know,
pizza's American.
Pizza's very Italian.
It's Italian.
I know it's Italian.
Man of the world, Mexico. You are,
huh? Chinese food.
He did say
that's from China.
David gives me permission to touch his face. So right now, Elizabeth, I feel like maybe, I don't know. Do you feel like Elizabeth is like a real person, or do you think that she's just like here to troll you?
Hold on. If she's the person she's the one that the picture you showed me in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
That's her?
Yeah.
Like, girl, if you want to touch my face, you can sit on my face. Shit.
Damn. So she says she's not trolling. She promises. Well, look, David doesn't know who you are. Just reach out to him. I mean, David Raby on fucking Facebook.com. Raby is spelled R-A-B-E, not like rabies.
I look like this. Like, I think that's my profile picture. I swear to God, I think that's
the picture, David. That's spot on.
That's his one. That's his one post. That's his go-to post.
He even had the same beer.
Yeah, that's funny.
What the fuck are we talking about? Sorry, I interrupted.
To answer Elizabeth's question about UK national food, it's got to be fish and chips, okay? But yeah, you should definitely sit on David's face.
Thank you.
Speaking of fish, right?
Yeah.
No. Just kidding. Sorry, I don't have a filter sometimes. Hey, dude.
Time.
Wait. A question for you, Alex. Why do you guys call it crisps?
Because you guys are retarded and you say it wrong. I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm retarded.
I'm retarded. Oh, that was brilliant. I love that. I don't know. We just do. But we always tend to do things first, and then you guys like change it a little bit, don't you? I mean, like, we drive on the left-hand side of the road. We play football. We eat crisps. I don't know.
Tacos. We took tacos.
We say twat. You say twat.
Oh man, don't start me on that shit, man. That shit really fucking annoys me. You guys say twat. Like, if you're gonna borrow one of our best swear words, you gotta say it properly. And it's twat.
I love that fucking rant on the show. I could not stop.
Me.
I think the weirdest thing I think is that, like, over here in the United States, everyone's so like touchy about the word cunt.
Against the word cunt.
You guys use cunt all the time, right?
Well, it's nothing but prudes over here.
Well, I mean, David, you know Declan, Coralai's grandpa. He says it all the fucking time. So he's Irish. He's like, "Oh, you fucking cunt!" Like, he's always saying cunt.
It's a great word. It rolls off the tip of your tongue. It's great. I love it.
I got to filter it. I'm like, "Oh, you fucking see you next Tuesday." Like, that's the only way I ever say it now.
You know what? She's acting like a total C word. You know, she's not here. I'll say it. Cuckoo head.
Oh shit! I thought it was cock. You're being a real cock right now. Oh, I think that was Doug Benson's stand-up. I want to say Doug Benson. It was funny though.
It's like playing chicken though for me, because like cunt was always that slappable word. If my mom heard me saying cunt, she'd be like, "Whoa!"
Oh, that's how it is here.
Whoa!
Trust me.
You guys now,
I got the chunk thrown at me.
The chunkler.
Where if someone's pissing me off now, I'm kind of like, you know what? You're being such a cunt, you are. Like, yeah,
you gotta look around your corner like it's a...
Look around your corner?
Look around your... Son of a... Shut up,
It's
David.
like Stewie from Family Guy.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Fucking idiot.
Hey, Alex, what's the most common drug used in the UK? Please say cocaine. Elizabeth is into cocaine as well, David. I mean, I think this is a match made in hell. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
I would say it's got to be weed. I mean, weed's popular everywhere,
That's not
right?
a drug, okay? Try another one.
This
This is the United States,
I'm
man.
pretty
That's
sure
like
it's
cigarettes out
classified
here.
as a drug.
You guys have a lot of meth heads. I think it's more heroin and fucking pill poppers here. whoa, MDMA and shit, like, you know. Yeah.
No, we got like an opioid epidemic as well here.
Yeah, opioids are real big over here.
Yeah. Drugs are bad. Drugs bad.
Yeah. No bueno.
I used to smoke a lot of weed, but I've never touched cocaine. I'm really weird, but I've always shied away from it. I don't know.
So Elizabeth said cocaine is beautiful.
Yeah, when you get down here.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Alex. Don't do it.
This is what Garrett said to me. He goes, dude, if I'm driving all the way across fucking America, you know, if I'm driving all that way, and I was kind of like, man, don't do that shit to me. Like, I'll have a beer with you.
Wait, hold on. Is this Garrett the one who got out of prison?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just
congratulations on being a free man.
Yeah. He wants to get me fucked up.
That's fucking
reason.
Crazy, man. I listened. So I think it was like the very first Thorskin episode I listened to. Actually, it was. It wasn't the first one. It was the one with Ralph Garman on it, right? Where he talked about going to prison. I was like,
we were like,
and now he works. Now he works for fucking the Hadron Collider, right?
Yeah. He's got an amazing story.
Collider.
CERN.
Yeah.
CERN. Yeah.
CERN also created the internet. You know, that's where the internet came from, was CERN. Garrett's got an amazing guy, and the one time we didn't want him to tell his burglary story was the time we had our fucking hero Ralph Garman on, and me and Tom saw it. Like, we chatted to Ralph, and he goes, "Hey man, did you know I was in prison once?" Like, and we were like, here he goes. But he does have a fascinating story. Yeah, he kind of went to prison for 5 years for armed robbery, and then he came out of prison.
It was a loan place or something like that, right?
He went in there with a replica gun. He robbed the place.
Yeah, he was alone.
So he basically did snatch.
Yeah, right.
He went in with the replica.
So hold on, you're he lives in Arizona?
Yeah, he lives in.
Our smart guy lives in Arizona too.
Yeah,
we should get together.
I heard Arizona's got some pretty lenient gun laws. Maybe we should have a little interstate transaction. No.
There you go. Why don't you just announce it publicly?
You want a Tommy gun?
I do want.
You gotta have money for a Tommy gun, David. Maybe you're a sugar mama. Elizabeth will buy you one, but.
Sugar mama.
I want to shoot a Thompson.
Elizabeth, buy me a Tommy gun.
Have you shot a Thompson, Josh?
No, never.
No. Wouldn't that be fucking awesome?
Are you free to mingle, David? Are you actually single and ready to?
Have you seen David's face?
I was going to say,
this is single all over, man.
We should definitely
warn.
If we can get like David laid on this show, I think you should definitely do it. I mean, like
I'm not on the show, like a live audio only. Like we can't tell if he's mixing up, like eating macaroni. David, you eat macaroni? Don't lie to me.
It just sounds like he's eating spaghetti.
When is it my turn?
I was going to say, when is it going to be my turn?
Oh man, you crazy, man. You crazy.
Oh my God.
I don't even know where Elizabeth lives, man. I feel like, David, at the very least, this show has launched you into a relationship. That's beautiful.
Probably, yeah, I know, right? Shit, this is a good thing.
Elizabeth, he's in Santa Ana, California. Where you at? Where you at, girl?
Elizabeth,
yeah, where you
Elizabeth said she'll buy you anything, including Coke.
Including Coke.
That's
Just a little disclaimer here. I've never done cocaine. I do not condone the use of cocaine.
I have.
David's
a do.
bastard.
Don't do Coke, kids.
Why are kids watching this show?
Yeah, I thought.
Hey, you never know, man. It's YouTube.
You don't.
Fucking cocaine. I bet I don't even do carbs nowadays.
Oh shit, David! There you go again, man. Oh, damn it. All right, so I had a couple topics, but I'm going to push those topics to next week, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the Speakeasy Meme Exchange. So if you don't know what the Speakeasy Meme Exchange, holy shit, Speakeasy Meme Exchange is, you can find it on Facebook, Speakeasy Meme Exchange, and it's really a judgment-free zone like Planet Fitness, man. You post whatever the fuck you want, and trust me, Alex could attest to this because he was just like, these fucking Americans are brutal. over the last couple of weeks about the kind of shit me and David were posting, but it gets dark. It gets real dark. There's even some things where I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna scroll past that thing. There's some things that people post that I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna keep scrolling.
There's a couple that I get like a little triggered by them. Like it's like a wow and a laugh, but I can't do the merge.
I don't even do it. I don't even react to some. I honestly, there's some that I don't even react to where I'm like, I guess this could be funny, but it's just brutal, and I leave it alone because that's what you do. It's like Fight Club, man.
But I mean, has any one post been worse than Hammer Time?
Oh no,
I don't think so, dude. That's number one.
Absolute worst. So I told. I don't even know if it's still.
We'll talk about it after the show, David.
I don't even know if it's still there. But let me tell you,
can't say what it is live.
A buddy of mine joined, and then I told him, he was just like, "Hey, I got something. I'm afraid of getting pulled." I was like, "Dude, post whatever the fuck you want," thinking that it's something like I fucking post. And then he posted Hammer Time, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
You're like, "Holy shit!"
I was like, dude.
Is he a serial killer?
Yeah, it's bad. Bad news bears. Anyway, here's some things that are, friendly enough for us to post on our Facebook. Here's some George sent. So Bill Cosby updating his profile picture. That dude's getting fucking yoked.
Yo, is that really Bill Cosby?
No, man.
Come on, David. What are you, stupid? Huh? Are you some kind of stupid? I like this one here, Anakin. Huh?
Yeah.
This is where the fun begins. Just murking on children. That's what he does. This was the Super Bowl. By the way, I didn't get home in time to watch the halftime show.
Oh, I actually love the halftime show.
The halftime show was great.
I thought it was brilliant. Shakira's my future wife. Sorry,
yeah. I've loved Shakira.
She's from Colombia too, right?
I know she's. I say she's my second favorite Colombian, but we know that's a lie.
Oh shit! We just talked about
she's your
this
first.
earlier. Let's go to China. Let's go to China to save them from the coronavirus. Shit! I forgot about that.
Dish in China.
So they were eating bat soup.
Yeah.
I saw a meme. So I'm a little lost on this because I just saw a meme. The only reason why I know is because it said like, I don't condone eating bat soup, but I don't want to be racist or some shit like that.
Yeah, I saw
that. Was what I posted. And the person's all wrapped up
in
like
bandages.
Yes. So I don't know what it is that they ate that brought up this whole coronavirus. I don't know if it even was something that they ate, whatever. But
the story one of the changing because at first it was snakes and now it's bats. It's like, come on, man.
There's a thing that I read.
But people have been eating those two things like since literally the dawn of time.
Then nothing's ever happened.
All of a sudden now we get this virus.
The male, genitalia, right? Like that's like all the shit they do. They're like, yeah, we kill saber-toothed tigers and grind up their teeth because it's good for vitality, right? That's like everything that they fucking do over there.
Saber-toothed tigers exist anymore.
David, shut up.
Remind me to never get my dick sucked in Hong Kong. Can you imagine like, ooh, oh.
You're gonna get like a weird coronavirus like dick strand that can like run off your top.
Alex is gonna get the zombie apocalypse started.
Yeah, he's gonna be the one. No, dude, there was a thing that someone posted. It's like the only thing in China that has 4 legs that we don't eat is the table.
Damn.
I've got to admit, I nearly did go to my local Chinese restaurant with a dust mask on, just to take the piss. I had a few whiskeys.
So this is 100% true. When I see fucking people doing that, every single time they walk by me, I say, "Doctor." Every time, dude. I swear, man. Even if I'm at work, like I don't give a fuck. If they have that mask on, I'm like, "Doctor." And then I just laugh
one of these
myself,
days,
like
someone's
nobody else gets it.
My son, he's doctor. Yeah, how do you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that's right. How you know the shit?
I think one bow sick per person, right?
Oh, just David. She Elizabeth asks, "Can I join? I love abortion and joking about people's misfortunes."
There you go. Perfect. So the only hang up with you joining is it goes to David because I put him as an admin. Him.
And he doesn't put anyone
And he just doesn't even fucking pay attention ever. So I have to go through and approve and deny people because David, his one fucking responsibility. Send him a DM first. with nudes.
Send me a nude so I know who you are. Yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, he'll approve or deny you based off of that.
That's how you get on this show, by the way.
Yeah, Alex, I appreciate that. Added to my spank bank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bonko to Spanko.
So here's one. This one's mine. Be my Valentine. Boy, I knock your ass out.
Dude, that's nice.
Oh, that's fucking great.
What's this? Who sent me this one? George?
Yeah, I sent you that one.
What does it say?
Chicago Airport introduces cannabis amnesty boxes to dispose of weed before flights, and there's someone inside. Is that Ted Mosby? That's Ted Mosby.
Yeah, that's Ted Mosby, right?
Yeah, from How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
I love How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah,
I've been going to sleep right now watching Hulu instead of YouTube because Hulu lasts longer. You know, I'm the YouTube in the relationship, and Hulu lasts longer. You know what I'm saying?
So that shit doesn't come up going, are you
There's
still
a sex
watching?
joke. I'm saying I don't last long. Anyway.
I went literal. Okay, I'm sorry.
But yeah, so I've been watching Hulu, and there's a new show on Hulu called Lego Masters. Have you guys seen that?
Oh, I've been watching. Yeah, they had commercials for that on the fucking Super Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a competition. It's got Will Arnett because he played Lego Batman.
He played Lego Batman. Yeah. Will Arnett. I love him.
Will Arnett's great.
He's fucking great.
He really is. By the way, hey, David, I think Barry season 2 is done, so we're about to get HBO back on Hulu. What up? So we can watch. We're gonna. I mean, it's like $24 a month. I ain't got money for that shit, so we're gonna do 1 month, and then we gotta fucking you have to marathon Barry, dude. You gotta get it out of your system. And I'm gonna cancel it.
If I slide you $5 for the month, can I?
I got 5.
Oh yeah, dude. You guys want to pay money? We could keep that shit running. But I'm saying if it's just me,
just because I want to watch Barry and I can't find it online.
You haven't seen it?
What the fuck is Barry?
David introduced me.
Alex,
David introduced me to the show.
You have HBO out there? Oh, dude, Barry is like it's fucking it's Dexter or You, which I haven't really watched much. Plus comedy, dude. It's like it's got everything. Comedy. It's got everything.
Henry Winkler's in there.
Henry Winkler's in it, dude.
It's fucking
But let me tell you, I mean, like you get fucking. Why am I spacing on his name right now?
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. Thank you, David. You guys could have left me sitting.
Honestly,
I appreciate that because if it was you, David, I would have just sat and left you there.
When's the last time that's ever happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Never.
I get way more drunk than you do. So.
Yeah.
As they.
Anyway, it's a fantastic show. It's fantastic.
Did any of you guys watch Altered Carbon?
I have not.
I did.
Been meaning to watch
that show.
I've been meaning to watch that.
Fucking amazing.
I'm gonna watch
Alex.
Yeah.
I just finished Sabrina.
Oh, you watched the newest one?
Yeah.
Too? I didn't watch the newest one. I watched.
It's great. It's great, dude.
Yo, great. David, fuck these guys. So Altered Carbon, yeah. I mean.
Yep.
So Altered Carbon.
You guys
from what I remember, I know we talked about this like
Sabrina.
We talked about this way back on the show. But Altered Carbon is like they basically have what are those things called? You know, they have bodies that they could transfer to.
Sleeves, right?
Starts
you said they were
with
called
sleeves. But they're like a disc.
Oh, sleeves. I was thinking of what's it called when a girl gets pregnant for other people?
A surrogate.
Surrogates. Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
No, so your consciousness is like put into a disc, which is called a stack.
Oh, like
it's called a stack.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you can change your body. Your body's like a sleeve, like a pair of shoes. You can change it. So they had the main character from the first season, but they've switched it up to is it what's his name? Mackie. Is it Anthony Mackie, the guy that played Falcon in Avengers?
Yeah.
So it's a good way to like keep the main character, like you can change it every season and have it interesting, but like it's really violent. There's lots of boobies in it. Science fiction.
You had me at boobies.
You had me at the boobies.
When they mix the sex and the violence, I like it.
Good show, man. Good show.
It's a very good show. The first season, it's pretty captivating.
I've heard nothing but good things. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things from it.
Is like I think it's based off a book series, right, Alex?
I've never read the books. I can't say that I have. But
I'm pretty sure it's based off a book series, but I've never read the books either. But in the books, the hotel that he originally stays at is supposed to be like a Jimi Hendrix hotel, but the estate was going to charge them like crazy amounts of dollars just to have a depiction of Jimi Hendrix. So they actually went the route of Edgar Allan Poe, who in turn is the one who created the detective genre of in literature, which is in like the noir, like cyberpunk genre. That's what it's like, based off of, on that noir detective genre thing. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I like that little correlation.
And also the boobies. The boobies are great.
So they only have season.
They
only have season 1 on Netflix. When is season 2 supposed to come out?
Is it this month or March?
This month, I think it's the 27th. It's the 27th.
Yeah, 27th.
Okay.
Yeah, George, you got to watch it, man. You got Netflix, dude. I'm down to watch it all over again. It's good of a fucking show.
There's one episode where it's literally like 20 minutes of this cop chick fighting all these naked clones of this woman, and it's literally 20 minutes of her fighting this naked woman over and over again because she keeps coming out. It's fucking brilliant. I love it. It's
that
brilliant.
Sounds great,
dude. That cop, that lady cop. Ooh, lordy.
I love me some Mexicans or some. I like my Latino blood. I'm married to a
You like those Latinos, don't you?
Yes,
you do. Just you do. David, have you watched Don't Fuck with Cats?
No, I never heard of it.
It's right up your alley, dude. You need to watch that shit. I'm in the middle of episode 2 right now. It's a 3-part like mini series, and it's Don't Fuck with Cats. I think it says catching an internet killer. It's fucking amazing, dude. It's fucking great. I don't want to give anything away, but just watch it, dude. It starts off with a guy like who posts a video called "One Boy, Two Kittens," and he has 2 kittens on the bed, and he's like playing with them, and then he picks them up and he kind of briskly turns towards the camera, hides his face from it. Right, he's got hair, a hoodie on, he's got like a lollipop in his mouth because he's like, I don't know, weird. And he puts the 2 cats into a vacuum sealed bag, and then dude, he fucking just straight hooks the vacuum to it. And
Rupert Murdoch says that's a great documentary. Is that a fucking doc?
It is. It's a documentary.
So it's real shit.
Like
this motherfucker really killed cats.
It's 100. Yes. Well, it's more. It's more than just cats. Like the thing is, cats. Yeah. He becomes like a serial killer. It's in the title.
Do you see all like do you see the cats dying and shit on the documentary?
No, they do a pretty good job of like cutting like all the gore and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I have best.
But
I go on bestgore.com, so now
I know.
I'm gonna have to find the real fucking videos.
They actually reference bestgore.com.
Dude, see what you do to me, man.
They actually have a clip, or one of the videos is on bestgore.com.
I go on bestgore.com all the time, dude. Like I
know, because you're crazy.
I'm fucking. Yeah. I have to, man.
Dude, this documentary is absolutely incredible. David, right up your alley. Josh, it's not gory, but I think you'd be interested. It's a great watch. Like I'm fucking.
I do like the Beskar armor.
I can't wait to finish this podcast so I can go finish it. It's really good.
I've been
go finish to it. Is that what you're saying? You're a creep, aren't you?
Creepity.
Oh god! I've been watching the Stranger. The Stranger's the one that's been released this week. The next big thing. And
like when you use your left hand. Stranger in the tub.
Stranger. It's like a weird blackmail-y type murdery type mystery. It's quite good.
Oh,
wait, the movie?
There's black males in it? No, it's not for me.
Just kidding. Wait, Alex. Well, Alex, are you talking about the movie?
Not the Strangers. The Stranger.
No, The Stranger. It's a. Yeah, The Stranger is a movie. 1949.
I'm fact checking.
It's with Orson Welles. Edward G. Robinson, and who's my baby girl? My other one. I love so much. Oh my god, I'm like Loretta Young.
Who?
David.
David, what year did you say?
I want to say 1949. I know it was like
1946, dude. You had that.
Yo,
You had that 6
you
upside down. You were
dropped
close.
the ball.
You were real close.
Pretty close, buddy.
Anyway, like David, you know me well enough now to know that I ain't gonna watch shit from 1941, wherever it was fucking made. Like, come on.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm the only one who watches these old. Okay, all right.
David's all about World War II.
Now, World War II, I like. I love all that World War II in color shit.
Yeah, but David sides with the Nazis. That's the problem.
No, I don't.
He does not side with the Nazis. Don't fucking promote that.
Like this? Yeah. Hey,
Like
actually, I have to buy these products. I have to buy these products out where you live, Alex.
Yeah, really? Why?
Yeah. They take forever to get over here.
Why can't you get them from America?
Oh, because the ones from America kind of... These aren't ones that are reproductions. The ones from America are typically antiques that one's actually used. So this one's actually not used. It's just reproduction. But I like it.
That
it's
your
a great
people
company.
didn't actually fight. That's what he's saying right now.
There's loads of them everywhere. Like,
He's just saying he likes the product that they make.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you bought one that was like a vintage bag, like from that era, he would never be able to use it. And
I would just make it in a fucking museum. Yeah.
You should probably just buy one just cause and then put it like, frame it up or something.
I have one that was used.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old musette bag that I had. That really darker green one.
Oh, the dark. Okay.
Yeah, that strap. It came undone.
We spoke to a war reenactment guy, Chris Cronin, his name is. He came on Thorskin, and he was saying like when they get the uniforms together, they spend fucking thousands buying all the little bits to match their uniform. It's crazy.
Yeah. Those are and he's using authentic pieces, correct?
I believe so. Or as authentic as you can make them.
I mean, it's nice if you're using the authentic pieces that are in good condition. I mean, like, odds of you finding a good piece in a good condition, it's pretty fucking narrow. You're going to be, spending thousands of dollars for one little fucking thing. I'd rather buy the reproduction model, something that I can use myself every day and, let it get that wear and tear and that natural look.
Oh, by the way, sorry to completely change the subject. What's this fucking broom thing that people are doing in America? Making brooms stand up on end.
No idea what you're talking about.
It's like a new challenge or something?
Yeah. It's like we're over coronavirus.
Is it like when you stand on a rake and it hits you in the head and you go
People are making brooms like stands like in the middle of the room, not leaning on shit, and then they're posting them on Facebook. I didn't know if it's some crazy American Salem thing that you do once a year. You're like, oh, let's make our broom stand out.
Blame it on the Salem witch trials. How dare you?
Did they like kill people for being witches out there?
Yeah, they really did.
No, I mean out in the UK.
He's talking about out in England.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like you got to remember that the UK is like
it's older.
It's fucking like the pagans here were rushed out to Ireland and Europe. Like this place has been like Christian as fuck forever. And if you were considered to be a witch, you'd be burned at the stake. Yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
It's really bad. But the thing is, I was raised Wiccan. I wasn't raised Wiccan. My mom was Wiccan, and I was around a lot of that when I was younger. So.
We talked about this.
So you weren't
what does that mean again?
Wiccan is it's a white witch, like pagan.
Yeah.
So that's kind of religion I was brought up around.
So she had like a coven and everything then, huh?
It was more like a group of people that used to like to get fucked up on a weekend around a campfire.
Oh, okay.
But like they do just do things differently, man. I think it was actually that part of my life that made me like realize that. Do you know what? Not everything's black and white. There's little different bits to different things. Like when you talk about witches and things like that, you're not talking about you're talking about people that like to talk about healing powers and taking energy from the earth and things. Yeah, it's not necessarily I'm gonna hex you to death. Like it's some of it's quite nice, but I don't deal with that shit. My religion is don't be a dick. That's my religion.
That's a good religion.
It's a good outlet. It's a good outlet.
Yeah. Well,
like
no,
same. I think.
Well, we lost Josh. Or was
no,
just really
no, I'm here. Yeah, I looked,
Yo, what are you doing,
frozen.
Josh? He just kind of.
You were talking about
You look really pale.
You were talking about Wiccans, and then I was just like, "Oh shit! I never texted our medium, about being on our show." So I just like wrote her right now. That was my bad, everybody. My bad. I'm back.
See, Elizabeth agrees with me that people are losing their minds over brooms. So if you go on Facebook now, there's just people like standing brooms on end. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
So are they
the only reason
standing them on end and then
I thought it was some Daniel Radcliffe
away?
stuff.
Or they hold
I've got a broom. I'm going to try it, and it won't stand on end. It won't do it. So I guess people have just spent like 4 hours trying to get it to stand on end.
Okay.
So the only reason why I know about this whole like broom challenge thing is because I ran into 2 memes. Anytime I run into a meme that seems like rather viral, Morty, that's I don't understand. I'll go on Google and be like, "Yo, what the hell is going on?" And then I'll like read a couple articles. I'm like, "That's fucking retarded." So this broom thing is dumbass shit. So one of them was, it was the jealous girlfriend template, the meme, but it was like the internet with a guy looking back and it's like a fucking broom. Then the girl had a mask on it, said coronavirus. The other meme was someone wrote, "This is the first time in 2020 any of you bitches fucking touch a goddamn broom."
Nice.
So I'm like, okay, I gotta look this up. And so yeah, I realized that this broom challenge is just a dumb challenge.
It's we're doing weird shit on Facebook now and stuff, like these weird challenges. I feel like we're like, this is the sign of us, like we've evolved so far. Now we're devolving. We're coming backwards a bit now, I think.
A little bit.
With a different challenge. You know what? I'm fine with the challenges as long as we don't fall back into those Facebook videos that you started and it'll play like normal, but then you'd hear that, you know, the woman moaning really loudly. Like in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit happens to me all the time.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's so generic now.
Every single time.
If they change it up a bit, if they change it to a different woman moaning, you could probably get away with it being a little bit of a joke. But now it's the same thing over and over again. You can be like, "Oh, they got me," you know.
I was panicked. I'd be around like family, you know, just like thinking it would be like an innocent video. And then that loud moaning, am I fumbling in the phone? Like, oh God, it's going on still.
So it happens to me at work. And honestly, like with this new phone, it could happen to me potentially a lot fucking more because I don't know this phone yet. So I'm just going to get all kinds of those things. And then I'm just going to be fucking loud.
I haven't even ran into any one of those videos in all of last year. I didn't run into any one of those videos.
Yeah, I didn't run into any last year.
That we evolved. We grown up. We're grown-ups now. I'm really glad that that's not a thing anymore.
No, I got it last year.
When? What video?
I feel like we're taking on more responsibility now with our fuckeries on social media. Like the Epstein thing, people wanted something to happen about that, didn't they? So they were kind of like, Epstein didn't kill itself. It was a stupid meme, but it was there for a purpose, right?
It does, and it still does serve a purpose. I mean, like, even though he's dead, whatever he had done and the connections that he has to those people, they need to be brought to light, if not brought to trial. You know? Like,
I don't know, we just tried to send me Joshua, but it won't send it. I don't know if it's a Brexit thing. But fuck you, bitch.
Oh, I can pull it up.
This is funny. Elizabeth wrote millions of years of evolution and people obsessing over brooms.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
She's hilarious. Well, this girl's got everything, huh?
Dave's like, I gotta go.
Yeah. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Straight on Snapchat.
Don't look yet, guys. You're not allowed to look yet.
It's hard to not look when you've got
don't fucking look. All right.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look right.
He's got a Malcolm X hat, and then it shows her, and then he's got to make America great again.
Awesome.
All right. Anyway, I just stumbled across that, so
just call my dick the South because it's rising again. You know.
Oh been doing an hour and a half. All right, I say an hour and a half is good. This is Alex Whiteley's morning right now that we're taking up. So anyway, Alex, tell us again where we can find your projects and your new project.
Okay, so you can find me at Thorskin Podcast. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can find us, and all the information for the switch over to USUC will be on those pages. So look for Thorskin, Thors, as in Thor, God of Thunder, Thor's kin, not Thor's.
Hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. Did you say H?
I heard that too. TH.
So
TH.
Weird.
I've heard you're weird. Why you pronounce it?
It's TH.
No,
Yeah,
you said H.
H.
You said H.
It's
why are you guys hating on him?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
H. The H speech,
Right,
man.
anyway.
Do you trim the edge or the hedge?
Those are two
You don't use
completely
that
different
edge
words.
part
You
in
know
every
that those are
fucking-
two different words, right?
But it begins with
That's
a.
about
Is
my
this-
point, though.
It's a
Oh, man.
see, this is why we're doing Thor's.
So hold on, you're saying that H is pronounced with H because of the sound?
Yeah, it's right, isn't it?
It's right. It's right, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay.
H. It's just you fucking American. This is why I wanted to do USUC.
H.
This is to talk about what the difference between you guys and I guys. I mean, if you're from like New York or Boston, yeah, it's H. Yeah, man, it's
So
H.
hold on. So
It's
with
H
the
here.
letter R, should we call it RAR? Because it needs to start
What about
with the
Z?
sound?
Is it Z?
It's
Well,
Z.
if you think about your phonetics, when you're in like little school, right? They go and b.
In
and
primary?
k. Yeah. It's-
Primary school.
So they're like,
Before-
huh is H, huh, H, and you guys are like H.
That's how
H.
That's how, right?
well, that-
They're like H. That's because that's what they do here. H, H, and you guys are like H, H.
H.
Man, don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay. As I say.
Anyway, wait. I think we were talking about how to find your podcast. THORSKIN.
Yeah, Thor's kin. Is that right? Thor's kin. Are you sure?
Thor's and then
Thor's
kin.
kin.
But you're canceling. That's canceled though.
Not till
no,
April.
not yet. No,
Not
we've got
till
a few more weeks left. We've got a few more weeks left.
But you guys
All the
have
info.
the best.
You got more
than a
logo.
month
Can we
More than a
bid
month
on
left.
taking your guys' logo from you because like your logo with you guys? I mean, American style, lifting that flag.
Yeah,
I think
but we
I
got,
think you should keep the Thorskin logo and save it for sure.
well, I'm definitely gonna keep it, treasure it for the rest of my life because
Yeah.
that is an Eric Pfluger original.
It's fucking amazing. I love that
Eric
logo.
Pfluger
man.
didn't draw shit
It's
for
fucking
us, so that's
great.
kind of fucked up. But whatever.
Yeah. But leaving that name behind is going to be one of the biggest pains in the ass because I love that name so much.
Dude,
It's
a
such a
great
genius.
It's
Yeah,
genius.
yeah,
Genius.
it's good.
But I want to do something new. But you can find all the information for USUC and all the shows that are going to be part of that on the Thorskin groups and pages. I also do if you're interested in learning about Shrewsbury in the UK, which we do get a lot of listeners around the world, strangely. We've got
Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury, the birthplace of Charles
Shrewsbury,
Darwin.
right?
Shrewsbury.
I feel like that's the I haven't listened to the Biscuit. I always listen to Thorskin.
Yeah. It's very localized, but I mean, like when you live in a town that is responsible for Charles Darwin and some really the second in command to the Duke of Wellington, you know, it's an important town.
Hey, we believe in God.
No one knows who the Duke of
Right?
Earl is.
We
Yeah.
believe in God, man. We're
Really?
not about that. We're not about that Darwinism over here, okay? You take that and you take that shit back to UK. All right? Damn.
Goddamn
We've
evil.
been in the missionary position. You're welcome.
It reminds me of Family Guy. The Earth is exactly 2,000 years old. It was created by God.
Oh, Josh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me? We skipped a segment earlier, so I think it would be fitting if we closed with it.
What segment did we skip?
The cheers.
Oh well, no. I mean, I kind of just did that. Do you have a toast?
No, I don't. But let's just let's go out with a cheers. You can just do whatever.
All right, so find us on Facebook and Instagram at the Speakeasy Gentlemen. Also find us on Patreon.com. Elizabeth is the only person who ever contributed to Patreon, but thank you so much. We got
thank you, Elizabeth.
Fuck. I believe that David kissed me. I just want to say that because he was so drunk.
He did.
He totally did. But anyway,
he totally did. There was tongue.
Patreon. No, there was no tongue. Come on.
There was a lot of tongue.
We're men here.
Patreon.com. Some
I honestly,
might have slipped
let me tell you. Let me tell you honestly, though. Let me tell you honestly. I thought. I mean, because me and David know what's going on. David's gonna whack me, right? He's gonna whack a guy, off a guy, whack off a guy, whatever. So, I thought I thought that was my time. I thought David kissed me because he was about to fucking whack me. Because that's what you do.
Oh no,
that's what you do, right? Kiss on the lips, boom. I mean, you're fucking whacked.
I should have, but you were in front of your lady, so.
No, thank you.
Against the rules.
Thank you. Thank you, nice lady. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Giving me an extra day.
What is that, Joseph?
An extra month, an extra year. Thank you. Okay. But patreon.com/Speakeasy Gentlemen. Thank you once again, Elizabeth, because we got drunk off you. I appreciate that so much.
We had a good time.
Pierce has all of our episodes himself, but he's still I think our most recent episode that's uploaded is Halloween. So I mean, just keep watching us on YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch us on YouTube. You know what am I gonna do over here?
What am I gonna do over here? What are you gonna do?
What'd you say?
He hasn't uploaded the Vegas episode.
No, not even one. Not even one. Episode so season 4 episode 1 was Halloween. That is the only one that's uploaded because me and Ricky uploaded that one. That's the only reason why it's uploaded. But anyway,
there's like 10 episodes.
The only reason, let me tell you, the only reason I haven't uploaded these episodes is because I have to use I got to go through a site to cut the YouTube videos to take the audio away. And I don't have an antivirus, so I haven't even watched porn on this thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't have an antivirus, so I'm worried about it.
Two screens. Dude, you can watch two different
porn at the same time, right?
Poor guy.
Man.
Booty.
Anyway, special thanks to the Speakeasy team. Pierce, we love you, buddy. Vader, Ricky, Alex Whiteley at Thorskin Podcast. Thank you for being on Thorskin / US UK, our UK correspondent. We should. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do like a clip with you? I mean, like you and I could video chat. I could record it on my phone, and we could have like a clip that we throw in every episode. Alex Whiteley.
That'd be good because I'm usually in the chats annoying everybody. Not
but I mean, I'm up at like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning anyway, my time, which would be perfect for you. That's like noon. Yeah. Like, hey, I'm off. We need to do that. Alex White is going to be more part of this show, right? He signed a verbal contract.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys, George, David, thanks, man, for always fucking being a part of this. We did this a little bit last minute, but I feel like we really pulled this out. Yeah.
We pulled this out for sure. This is a great episode.
Great conversation. Love you guys. I honestly don't want to say goodbye, but I think we have to because I'm out of beer. So
thanks for having me.
And also,
hold on, let me get through this. So there were a few people. Of course, we had all kinds of Elizabeth, Rupert Murdoch. We had somebody commenting who was RMJ2304. Derek Harris, of course. There was a lot of people commenting. I just scrolled up a little bit. If I didn't mention your name, sorry. But thanks everybody for being a part of the live show. We will see you next week. And I texted our medium, so I think we'll do the medium next week. My schedule's a little hinky, but we gotta do that. It's gonna be fucking great.
That's gonna be a good episode.
Yeah. See you guys next week.